We finally made it to the Rose Garden in Buenos Aires, which we tried to go to before, but the mosquitoes are really bad and we couldn't handle it. But this time we got lucky. The garden is gorgeous with rows and rows of beautiful roses, and there's even a peaceful lake in the middle of it all. It's the perfect spot for a chill afternoon walk or just to take in the scenery. So if you're visiting, definitely check it out. We checked out Mercado de las Pulgas in Palermo, Hollywood neighborhood, and it was such a great spot. It's an antique market, but you can find all kinds of unique items, from vintage furniture, artwork, and other one-of-a-kind pieces. It's definitely a place to go if you're looking for something special to take home from Buenos Aires. Plus, the neighborhood is nice to stroll around after shopping. Hey guys, so we visited the Inmigración Museum in Buenos Aires, and honestly, it was so interesting. It's all about the history of immigration to Argentina and how people from all over the world have influenced the city and the country. The museum takes you through, different waves of immigrants and how they helped shape Buenos Aires. So if you're into history and just want to understand the city better, it's definitely worth a visit. So we checked out Reserva Ecológica Costanera Sur, and wow, this place is huge. It's an incredible nature reserve right in the middle of Buenos Aires. There's so much to explore here, from the walking trails to the bird watching and even some pretty cool spots to just chill by the water. Honestly, you could spend a whole day here and still not see everything. It's a perfect spot if you love nature and want to take a break from the hustle of the city. Definitely worth a visit if you're visiting Buenos Aires. Hey guys, so with our friend Brian visiting us, we showed him the famous La Boca neighborhood in Buenos Aires. La Boca is known for its colorful streets, the tango culture, and the vibrant vibe. It's a really fun place to explore with all the street art, their local shops, and of course the famous Caminito Street. You can definitely feel the history here, and it's a great spot for photos. A tip from the locals though is try to visit during the day since it can be a bit unsafe at night. So if you're planning to check it out, try to come early to make the most of it. But overall, it's definitely a must-see in Buenos Aires. We had to go back to Telmo Market and show our friend Brian around who was visiting us. It's such a cool spot with a mix of local vendors and unique finds. We also stopped by this awesome Swiss restaurant called Je suis Recoleta. If you're a fan of cheese, definitely check it out. It was a perfect place to grab a bite and have a glass of wine after exploring the market. If you're ever in Buenos Aires, make sure to add this place to your list. We visited the famous La Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires, and I didn't take too much footage just out of respect since it's a cemetery, but it's definitely a place to check out. It's where the famous Eva Perón, the wife of the Argentinian president, is buried. The cemetery is full of history and stunning architecture, and definitely worth a visit. It's out beyond boundaries. So we're here today in the town Tigre. So this is just north Buenos Aires. We took a car, an Uber. It cost around 13,000 Argentine pesos, but you can take the bus here too as well, which would probably be a lot faster because there's a lot of traffic. But anyhow, we'll put all the info down below this video. And yeah, so we are in this town checking out. It's it's an old town back in the 1900s, and it was the gateway to the deltas and the rivers out here. And they had a lot of fruit markets out here too, so we'll probably check that out. But I believe the fruit markets have turned into sort of like craft markets as well. But right behind me, we are gonna check out Arte de Museo of Tigre, and then we're gonna do one of these little boat ride things that takes you along through the river as well. And Kyle's just down over there taking pictures. But yeah, this museum looks beautiful. Can't wait to check it out and see what's inside it. So anyhow, come follow us on our adventures here in Tigre, and hopefully this will encourage you to come out and visit here when you check out Buenos Aires. See ya!
Living in Buenos Aires for the past 3 months has truly been a life-changing experience. We had the chance to explore so many unique neighborhoods, try incredible local foods, and immerse ourselves in the culture just like true locals. It's one of those places that will stay with us forever. If you ever get the chance, we highly recommend staying here for a few months if you can. But even if you can't, at least spend a few weeks to soak it all in. We're so grateful for the memories we've made here, and it's definitely a trip we'll never forget.